Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
Angela Nicola and Ivan Birkis' idea of a romantic date is not dinner or the cinema. It's scaling the world's tallest building without any equipment. The couple, both from Moscow, Russia, were both avid rooftopers with growing social media profiles when they decided to join creative forces. Love soon followed. In the early days of their relationship, they spent a night banged up in prison in Paris after climbing the Notre Dame Cathedral. They also made it halfway up the Eiffel Tower before being caught by security. But the French landmarks were small fry compared to their ultimate date, climbing the Merdeka 118 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. At 2,228 feet high, the skyscraper is the second tallest building in the world. Angela, 31, and Ivan, 30, spent months painstakingly planning and practicing the swan lift they would perform 118 floors up in the sky, as they told usnews.co.uk via Zoom. But even though they had years of experience under their belt and became full-time rooftopers, they were struck by the quiet hundreds of meters above the bustling and vibrant Malaysian capital. I remember hearing absolute silence and hearing mine and Ivan's breathing, Angela said via a translator and the co-director of the Netflix documentary, Skywalkers, A Love Story, Maria Bukanina, which documents their death-defying stunt. She continued, "When I talk about it, I get goosebumps again because it's the feeling of just being alone on top of the world, with nobody nearby and nothing at all in sight. It was perhaps the feeling of completing what seemed like an impossible task." The couple spent more than a day without food and dehydrated, dodging security, to reach the roof. They even spent hours hidden in crates as workers unexpectedly descended on one of the floors. But even once they persevered and successfully evaded the building staff, Angela got cold feet. At the very top, she begins to have a panic attack about performing the swan lift and almost turns back. It's Ivan who comforts her. She said he is the only person who can calm her down and talk through her fears. Without him, she said she probably wouldn't be able to rooftop at all. To state the obvious, rooftopping is an extremely dangerous pursuit. The couple said that many of their friends have died while scaling buildings, including one recently, who fell off a skyscraper in Hong Kong. They admitted the deaths make them nervous. As Ivan explained, every time someone dies everybody starts sending us links and we get bombarded by the news of somebody's death. However, they claimed they never attempt super high, risky moves, for example, hanging off buildings with one hand. It may be indistinguishable to an unexperienced eye, but what we do isn't as risky, Ivan said. While the couple have never had a bad fall, Angela recalled the most terrifying experience she had while rooftoping. She said, "Years back in Hong Kong I was crossing over a beam over a 70-story drop and I lost my balance out of nowhere. I was able to recover quickly because of my sense of balance, but it was a pretty scary moment. From that moment onwards, Ivan always told me not to rush and hurry." He also had a similar experience when he was on a slippery crane after it had rained and he was rushing. We're aware we need to go as slow as possible and not to hurry. As their fanbase grows, so does the criticism. Angela and Ivan said their social media accounts are flooded by comments from angry parents who claim they are encouraging their children to attempt dangerous stunts. In response, Angela said, "Your children are your responsibility and I'm only responsible for what I do with my life." The couple have also always actively dissuaded fans from copying their climbs, saying, "We feel that we always tell people not to do what we do. We always tell people not to follow us. We're not trying to be somebody's role model. We're just trying to create inspiring images." Most of these images involve the couple kissing in intimate acrobatic poses, but their relationship hasn't always been plain sailing. In Skywalkers, A Love Story, it's revealed the couple briefly split after an argument over a climb, while on top of buildings they squabble about camera angles. What would they be without rooftoping? Both Angela and Ivan stated they would probably be pretty boring relationship if they couldn't share their adventures. They chuckled at Th.